Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Dead Man Mode video. Been a couple of days since my last one. Lots of new progress to report here. As you guys know, I am part of Team CBS in the Dead Man Mansions tournament where we're playing against Team LOL. I can leave some links in the description below if you guys want to check any of that stuff out. So last video, you guys know that I was trying to get the first 99 in DMM mode, or at least the first 99 in between the two teams, because if I got a 99, I would get my team a point. Unfortunately, as you guys know, I did get 99, which is sick, but I was killed by another one of their team members, and I lost 2 points. So Team CBS, Team Carried by Soup, is now Team Soup lost negative, or Soup lost a point for his team, so that's quite unfortunate. But the next few days have been quite a lot of progress. I started off by going ahead and training a bunch of skills in order to get myself an Ava's accumulator, which is very, very useful early on, so you don't have to keep picking up the bone bolts, which is what everybody does in the MMO. So we finally finished the Ava's accumulator. We finished the Animal Magnetism quest, which was sick. And from there on, I kept training and leveling up a bunch of stats, and specific ones that would boost my combat level. I went to my classic spot, which I pretty much go to every single tournament or seasonals. I always go to the Ogres north of Ardy in the Chaos Druid Tower. I believe you need 43 or maybe it's 46 thieving to get into the tower, and then once you go downstairs, there's a bunch of ogres that you can safe spot. It's pretty unpopulated early on because people don't go there right away. Later on in the tournament, people do go there, but I wanted to get myself 70 range here. I wanted to get my prayer really high, and that's really easy to do here since nobody really comes here. It's really close to a safe spawn, and no chance of really dying here unless... Oh, I can't feel fully. Fuck. You scared the fuck out of me. You're good. Bro. You're good. You're good. So I stayed here until 70 range so I could finally unlock Black D'hide. And when you finally do unlock Black D'hide on demo mode, you just feel that much more powerful. It makes you look that much better, and it's quite a boost to the range XP you get per hour. So second day, we unlock Black D'hide. It's really fast, 10 times XP. I had no issues with that. So I kept staying there all night. I wanted to get my prayer up to like 52 for smite. I ended up getting it up to 54. I don't know why, but it boosted my combat level up, I think by 1 or 2, which always looks better. And I stayed here until about 77 range. Finally, after that, I decided it was time to train some other skills. In specific, to get my magic up, I wanted to get up to 60 because I did ideally want to train up to 82 to get Blitz. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep doing that because I only have another day or so of playing until we have to head over to runefest, where I won't have much time to play at all. But I wanted to get my combo level up, and the main thing I wanted to get up, obviously, was my range and mage. I made a lot of money killing Chaos Druids and men and women for herbs. Herbs always sell extremely well in demo mode. Made a bunch of cash and bought really good gear. After that, I finished the Soul's Bane quest and spent about 3 to 4 hours training in the Soul's Bane area. This is something I've done a lot as well. Nobody comes here. These things are sort of like a Walmart version of experiments, but they are very good to train on. Pretty high HP. They hit you I won't say very rarely, but uncommonly they hit you. I have to bank like every hour or so. So again, really good spot to train. Now I decided to get some more questing done because I wanted to unlock a really unique item in the Ivan staff from the Underground Pass questline, which you guys see right now, because I want to do barrows. I have never done barrows in a Dead season or tournament, and barrows is a pretty safe place to be, mainly because all the tunnels and the ladders, it's pretty much random for everybody, so the chance of you know, juking somebody is extremely high at barrows. Not a huge chance of dying unless you get comboed out, which has happened, but I want to get it done. So I wanted to get the Ivan staff, and not only get the Ivan staff, but also get myself the Crystal Shield from the Roving Elves quest line. So after Underground Pass, I decided to go ahead and trade up my skills in order to be able to do the Regicide quest. Now, to get Regicide done, I needed 56 agility, which I went to the Falador course for, to, you know, pass through all the dense jungle there. And Regicide, as you guys know, was very annoying, but nobody is there on the tournament worlds. There's not even, like, there's no point in sculling up in the elf lands because there's poison traps everywhere. It's very annoying, and unless you've done Roving Elves to get to the bank there, it's incredibly annoying and not really worth it. I finally spent the 200k as well to upgrade my Ivan staff to 2500 charges. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be recharging it. There's a chance. I've done this on my main. I've actually done hundreds of chests on my main and on my hardcore with the Ivan staff in order to, you know, get barrows items there. So this may last me like, I don't know, 30, 40 chests hopefully, and if we get lucky, that may be 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 barrows items, like I said, if I get lucky. But after going through the Underground Pass 2 more times, which if you know what you're doing, it's actually only takes like 5 minutes to get through the whole Underground Pass, which isn't so bad. But yeah, we finally finished it, finished off Regicide, And now all we had to do was roving elves to finish off our crystal shield. Now I still had to do waterfall quest. Unfortunately, I hadn't done it yet, so we finished off waterfall, and then we started off on the roving elves quest. Lucky for me, at this point I had teleports pretty much all around the map. I unlocked the Artie Telly from the Plague City quest, so it really wasn't too bad getting around. The only annoying thing was obviously, you know, getting around the elf lands where there's a bunch of traps, and since I have low agility, I got poisoned and failed quite a few, but it wasn't too bad. We finally, after about, I'd say, an hour and a half, finished waterfall and roving elves, which means we finally unlocked the crystal shield. Now I'm gonna leave it at 2 charges for now, unless I get like a huge boost in money in these next, I don't know, 12 hours, then I will go back and charge it to full. But again, it's 250 hits per shield, or per charge, I believe, and I have 500 charges left. So it should last me a while, and it should be good enough for the final hour. I don't think I'll be live for that long. But yeah, it's a really cool item to get. It's one that I've wanted to have for a while. It's going to look a lot better than the rune kite I was going to have. Hopefully look a bit scarier. So if we get like 1 or 2 barrows pieces with the crystal shield, and we get our combat level up a little bit, I think I'll look like a bit more of a threat. As I mentioned earlier, now the plan is to get the stats to go to barrows. Before I do that, I'd like to get my combat level up just a slight bit, maybe to 81 or 82. I want to train up my melee stats a bit. I'd like to get those to base 60 maybe. I mean, I need a 70 defense to wear the crystal shield in the first place, as you guys saw in the earlier clip. So I think I may just train back at the Soul's Bane place until I hit 70 defense. I'll hit 60 attack as well. Get a Dragon Longsword, and then train up to 70 defense in order to even, you know, be able to wear the crystal shield. So once I do that and I have that done, I will go to barrows tonight, hopefully. I'd like it to go smoothly, hopefully no deaths. I have all the stuff bought for it except for the perk potions, which are insanely expensive at the moment. And after that, then we're going to do some barrows chests. And the next video will consist of hopefully quite a few barrows chests. If not, then, well, something bad happened. So from now until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, we have time to play DMM mode. But after that, we are actually leaving the DMM Mansions and heading to the central London to go to our hotels to prepare for the weekend of RuneFest. So we won't have much time to play. That being said, we are actually going to be playing on stage at the RuneFest. All 10 of us from the 2 houses are going to be playing on stage. We're all probably going to be streaming it as well. So if you want to see how the final hour pans out, it's going to happen live at RuneFest. More info on RuneFest is on runefest.com if you guys want to check that out. The plan was actually at the beginning to go 5v5 against the other house, but now we're thinking about all trying to stay alive as long as possible. So we all may group up as 10 and try to stay alive, which hopefully should be pretty fun. Now, after recording this video, I realized that this morning, the competition between the 2 houses was actually over. It ended at 12, I believe, this morning. So unfortunately, as you guys can see on screen, they tweeted out that CBS had 5 points and Team LOL they had 6 points. So we lost only by 1 point, unfortunately, to Team LOL. So team carried by Soup submits to Team LOL, and unfortunately we lost. But it was still extremely fun. I think both teams are mostly happy with how it panned out. The only issue with our team was that we couldn't complete some challenges, and also some of our strategies were unfortunately leaked a bit early because of the internet at the house. We had some constant disconnections here. We weren't able to go for things like the fire cape because the lag didn't allow us to prey flick correctly, and we would have died to things like the mages at the end, or even Jad when we were trying to prey switch. So even though we lost, it still doesn't feel like we lost, but I mean, we still did. So you know what I'm saying. Anyways, open up the in-game challenges. You can see that here's what everybody managed to complete. So Team LOL completed the first 200 combat. Sick Nerd got that and the first barrow item, which he got on 2 kill count. It was an Aram staff. Bodhi got the first to obtain and cash in a 5-key skull. Foe got the first D Defender and Monkey Madness. And then the first Wilderness boss went to us. And the first to obtain a 99 went to us as well. I managed to get the 99 fire making, which is really cool. See my name on there. Pretty sick. And then down here we have Framed Kevin, who killed Rakesy for 2 points last night for our team, which was sick. And then Foe got a kill here on one of the CBS members. I think it was Soup or something. I don't really know. It's not that important. But yeah, here's what everything added up to. It was a really, really, really fun tournament. I'm really glad that Jagex did it. It's something really unique and new. And if they do happen to do it again, then they are definitely going to perfect it next time with hopefully the, maybe better mansions, better houses, and especially better internet. Well, mansion houses are the same thing, but you know what I'm trying to say. Especially the internet, I think, is the most important thing. But either way, it was really fun. Next time, there's probably going to be more challenges as well if it does happen. But it's not over yet. We technically haven't lost. We may have lost the challenges, but we haven't lost the whole thing yet, because the last man standing actually in the runefest final hour tournament gets to choose a charity of their choice. We decided on St. Jude's. Team LOL is going for Make-A-Wish Foundation. So either way, it's a win-win for both teams because we get to donate to charity, which is awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Demo mode going all right so far. Been a pretty interesting one with the DMM Mansions, but really fun. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.